In this study, we decided to look into how the broadcast media's portrayal of head injuries relates to the public perception of these injuries. We studied this phenomenon because head injuries are a controversial topic in contact sports. This is constantly reinforced by news articles, sports broadcasts, and movies that illustrate a narrative that is generally negative toward future participation in contact sports. A survey was distributed to the Marist College student body through Facebook groups, direct messaging, and by word of mouth. 152 participants responded to the survey, with the typical age range being between 18 and 22.
The survey seeks to test our three hypotheses. The first predicted that a perceived rise in the frequency of head injuries is positively associated with the perception increase in severity. Second, head trauma will be viewed as a far more severe injury than any other injury sustained in contact sports. And third, the broadcast media's narrative that participation in contact sports will lead to head injuries is a primary reason for the declining involvement in these sports. Following the survey, results determined that all three of these hypotheses were supported. Additionally, two other correlations were statistically significant. One, there is a strong positive correlation between the efforts made by professional sports leagues to treat head injuries and a perceived decline in adolescent participation. Also, there is a positive correlation between the belief that contact sports will lead to head injuries and that movies such as Concussion make head injuries seem much more severe.
The goal of this study was to evaluate the influences that broadcast media may have on viewers' perspective of head injuries. We ultimately found that the constant influx of new information and reports regarding the dangers of contact sports will likely jeopardize their fate in the future.
This study is important to understand just how powerful the media can be in influencing the perception of head injuries. This began as a topic of interest in our group, but it quickly became something that uncovers an inevitable reality for contact sports.